think I need this. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, gather around from the heart of the hills, standing taller than Florida palm trees, and with a southern drawl that will make me laugh to see speed. I present to you the hillbilly Hercules of Amazon selling. Before most of us mastered algebra, he was already in the business game. By 27, he sold his first business and mastered algebra. But not in Europe. You would think someone like this has written a book, but not just one book, or two, or three, but four books on Amazon. With over 100 stages under his belt and thousands of sellers mentored. Orlando, get ready. You two in the back, get ready. We're going to have some wit and wisdom from the one and only Mr. Shawn Hart. Thank you, Shawn, for coming today.
Thank you. Oh, that's my man right there. How's it going? I told him we need some walk-up music here, but I guess we went just a little cheap on the audio, right? No, actually, I did the same thing. Honest to God, I got tired of paying $3,000 a day for a projector, so we bought our own. We bought our own audio system. So I think it was a brilliant idea. All right, who's having a good day so far? All right, I'm going to make it even better. What's up, Daniel? I'm going to show you how to double your Amazon business or more in the next 30 days without adding any additional cost, without learning a new skill, or without subscribing to new software. I'm always unsubscribing from softwares. How do they talk us into that stuff, right? Am I alone? No? All right. Let's see. Plus, I'm going to give away $62,500. You guys over there, joke's on you. Who wants free money today? Yeah? And if we have time, we're going to play a little game of what I call review roulette. Have you heard of it? So here's where we're going to get to know each other a little bit more intimately here. So I want you to do me a favor and stand up if you've ever checked your sales or metrics while on a date. Come on. Carlos, you're the only one. You guys have never checked your sales. Okay, now we're getting honest. Stay up there for me. All right, stand up if you've ever taken a selfie with your product. I know Gracie has. All right. Is it because you guys just had a good hair day, right, Travis? Well, have you ever talked about your business at a social gathering that did not include Amazon sellers? All right, I'm getting most of you. Have you ever used the phrase, do you know who I am? Even if you were joking, stand up for me. All right, we're almost got the whole room here. You ever thought that an entrepreneur in a movie or a TV show, you said, that could have been me? Am I the only one? All right, these guys, are you guys legs broken or no speak English? All right, you ever thought a business idea, come up with a new business idea during intimate moments? Okay, most of you have, right? Congratulations. Now, what I want to do, look around, give yourselves an applause because you haven't just admitted to being an amazing entrepreneur, but you also bravely confess that you have a tiny touch of what we call healthy narcissism, okay? Look around, give yourselves a hand. Hey, if you don't believe in yourself, who will, right? All right, we got that out of the way. Who the heck am I? Why am I standing up here having so much fun? I brought my two sons with me today. Moses, raise your hand. This is young Moses Hart here. He's my youngest boy, 15 years old. And that big giant one running around here somewhere is Cash. So you guys get a chance, say hello to him. He's a great entrepreneur, and he's actually in the game. I've been a husband for about, let's see, your mom's going to kill me. How many years? 17 years or 16 years now. And we have four wonderful, well, I take that back. I have three wonderful children, and the jury's still out on one of my daughters. I started offline, though, in direct response, like newspaper ads, television ads, things like that. To date, I've launched actually over 1,300 private label products and created 53 unique brands on Amazon. And like my brother Carlos over here, we've exited 17 businesses to date and still in a holding pattern for number 18. I co-founded Post Purchase Pro, which most of you probably have heard of. Anybody here not heard of Post Purchase Pro? Okay, we're doing a good job with our marketing. Anybody here get my penny from PayPal? Most of you? All right, good. So what I want to communicate with you here, as I unnaturally hold a mic that I hate doing, Carlos, I'm with you, brother, is that the only thing that's going to make lasting change is not sitting here absorbing this content. It's actually doing something with it, taking action, okay? So just to get you in the spirit of taking action, I want everybody to say as loud as you can, repeat after me, say action. Okay, action is the difference maker, right? It's not meditation. It's not thinking about it or analyzing it. It's taking action. So how many of you here, if I show you how to double your business in the next 30 days, is going to take action on it? Okay, everyone but Doctor. All right, so this will fundamentally change the way you grow your Amazon business and how you build listings, because the question is for you, what is the simplest and most profitable way to double your sales on Amazon? Well, in case you've been under a rock for the last 5 minutes, it's a process that we call creative cloning. Stay with me here. Creative cloning is what all the largest brands all over the world are doing every single day to grow their sales. We simply applied it to our private label business, and it's created more wins for us than almost any other system. Has anyone here ever heard of my creative cloning system? No one? Just Adam and Dr. Travis? All right, you guys are in for a treat. This simple strategy literally took a $30,000 per month product and turned it into 10x, a $300,000 per month cash cow. And it works how often? 100% of the time. Thank you, Daniel. I've used this exact process to 10x sales on a product way more than once, right? Many, many times. So it was not an anomaly. You can just look at our month-over-month growth that we've achieved with this strategy. Now, forgive me, David. I'm a natural sales guy. It's my job to sell you on this idea before I give you the idea. You guys give me a pass on that? You forgive me for a minute? Okay. This will work in any category that you're selling in. So if you're like me and you're tired of looking to apply the newest black hat hack to gain a temporary advantage, and you just want a sure way to increase your market share that's 100% within terms of service and will outlast likely anything else you learn in the next few months, then I'm talking to you. That's why you're in this room. Let me give you an example. Typically, what I see Amazon sellers do is you do a bunch of product research, you find the right manufacturer, you design your packaging, you perform all this research on keywords and whatnot. You build an amazing listing and things start to sell. This is what my son's screenshot looks like. You know, it's like stair steps up. He loves it, but he's like, you know, he's like $2,000 a day. Don't get too excited. That's pretty good for a 16-year-old though, right? So congratulations, you've discovered an opportunity and things are paying off, right? All that hard work is finally putting money back in your pocket. But this doesn't happen every time we launch a new product, does it? Unfortunately not, because sometimes products don't sell, right? Or sometimes even worse, products sell, but they're not profitable. Anyone in this category? Selling products unprofitably? But when the stars do align and you have the right product at the right time with the right listing, Amazon can be an amazing opportunity. But here's where a lot of sellers make a huge mistake, and that's what I'm going to fix here today. What do you do once you have a successful product selling on Amazon? Well, most of you start all over again. You're looking for another product win. You hope and you pray with your fingers crossed that you might find another winner. But that's wrong. What should you do instead? Going forward, I want you to think about cloning the success that you already see. Now, pay close attention, because when you get this right, you will make a lot more money, just like I promised a few minutes ago next door. So let me ask you, if you wanted to create the most highly optimized listing with the highest click-throughs and the highest conversions, where do you start? Anyone? Where would you start, Adam? With a bestseller? Kind of work in that direction. You start with the offer. What are you offering, right? And I'm going to jump into that. Specifically, it's a mafia offer. Now, has anyone in the room read my book, Private Label Millionaire Secrets? You have, Daniel? We spent a lot of time talking about a mafia offer in this book because it's super important. In fact, a mafia offer is an offer that your customer on Amazon simply can't say no to. And it has an overwhelming amount of value. And this is the part that I want to focus on. It speaks to only one particular customer avatar, okay? So think about that as we go forward. This means that your listing with a Mafia offer talks specifically to only one single customer type. But what's the biggest problem for us besides handheld mics and no clickers? Amazon has most of us confused. And here's what I mean by that. Most of us sellers believe that just one listing for our product has to serve the entire audience on Amazon. But let me ask you a question. If you were invited to this Ecom Summit workshop for retailers, because we're all in retail sales, would you be here right now? Even if the entire offer was exactly the same, but it was specifically for retail sellers, you personally would not view this workshop nearly as valuable, right? But that's only for you, because making this workshop for all retailers is just too broad. And it's not nearly as compelling as saying, you, Amazon seller, come learn how to sell more. Do you guys agree? All right. And this is the exact problem that we have with Amazon. You're trying to speak to everyone with the exact same language, like this is one size fits all listing. Here's how to 10x your sales. Did you realize that as the brand owner, you can actually clone your listings and have each individual listing speaking directly to one type of customer at a time? That's why I call it creative cloning. You can narrow your market to just a sub niche with a brand new listing of an existing product, and you're going to earn a lot more profit because you can charge a lot more. You'll have less competition because you are only attracting those who are most likely to convert. Now, besides myself, I know Carlos is not, even though he does the seller cruise. Are there any boaters in this room? Like me, I would rather be on my boat every day. But have you ever noticed as a boater, Adam, if you put those two magic words in front of any product and call it marine grade, the price is through the roof, right? You're 2 or 3 times the price for the exact same product. That's what we're doing here. When you apply this concept, you're going to make more money because you only need to present that offer, that listing, to those most likely to convert. And when you do, you're able to charge a lot more money, increase your conversions, spend less on advertising, and make more profit. Never forget, every single one of you in this room are in business to make profit, right? Who's in business to make sales? All right, Adam only? Who's in business to make profit? Right, because revenue is vanity, profit is sanity. Have you heard this before? How about this part? Cash is king. When you have more dry powder, now you can launch more products, spend more on ads, more on product development, more on customer service. It's about profit, not sales. This will allow you to create a Mafia offer targeting a specific sub-niche with messaging to attract your ideal customers. Now let's look at Tylenol. Anybody got a headache? You've heard, I did something similar in Germany last week, like 4 days ago. And I said, who here's heard of Tylenol? And it's like crickets in the room. Hitting a swing and a miss there, right? You've all heard of Tylenol, right? Did you realize that Tylenol's been using creative cloning for a long time? What Tylenol does is they position their individual formulas to attract a specific type of customer with their messaging. You see Tylenol for headaches, Tylenol for backaches, toothaches, whatever, or even migraine headaches. But their actual product is exactly the same. No matter if you're buying Tylenol for a headache or a toothache or a backache or whatever, you're only getting 500 milligrams of acetaminophen. Did you guys understand that? Do you know that already? What Tylenol is doing is taking up more shelf space, or in our case, search page results, right? To get better, or to better serve their customers by calling out specific customers with their needs. Does this make sense so far? So if you were to walk into a CVS pharmacy with a migraine headache, you'll probably be attracted to this product, Ultra Relief Migraine Pain. But it's the exact same product. It's the same whether it's marketed for migraines or not. Tylenol has cloned their success and added to their store shelf space to capture more market share with unique packaging. Is everyone tracking with me here, you guys? Is this making sense so far? All right. Because we can just stop and do Q&A if you want. I'm just getting started here. That's exactly, my friends, what we're doing on Amazon. No matter what you buy, at the end of the day, you're getting the exact same product, 500 milligrams of acetaminophen. Now, let's talk about something as simple as a razor. Apparently, this didn't resonate well with the German women either, because maybe they're not shaving down here. But if you had a razor, the idea is to remove hair, unwanted body hair, right? You name where, underarms, your beard, whatever, bikini line. But would you speak to this customer the same way you would this customer? It's the same product, right? This is an easy way for me to illustrate creative cloning. This customer, this didn't go over too well in Germany either. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough culture. But you wouldn't speak to this customer in the same way you would a man shaving his face. Is that fair? Okay, let's move on. Here's a real life example of how you can follow my lead and get 15 times more money by niching down on the same product. Because when I discovered this, it was literally like a caveman discovering fire for the first time. We launched and sold a product called memory foam pillows. Looks like this. And if I were to sell normal memory foam pillows without targeting a sub niche, then we just get normal bed pillow prices. Now, how much do you think a normal memory foam bed pillow sells for? What do you think? 10, 15, $20? Anyone? Tough crowd. Adam, you're my only heckler out there, man. All right, for us, it was 20 bucks. Okay? But when our pillow targeted a more specific buyer, we were able to increase the price. And then, so just to show you the entire game plan, let's continue down our niching down journey, and we renamed this product to shredded memory foam pillow for stomach and back sleepers. What we know is that a chronic snorer, side sleeper, back sleeper, right, they were going to perceive more value in this product because it speaks to them. And so we're able to charge twice the money, $39 for the exact same product. So yes, if you purchase product one and product two, I don't know why you would, at the end of the day, you get the exact same product in the mail. You guys, you understand that, right? Okay. So we're already at 2 times, but we can do much better. Imagine you're suffering from terrible neck and shoulder pain, and you saw this one. Hypoallergenic, bamboo-covered, shredded memory foam pillow designed specifically for shoulder and neck pain at a price of $104. Would it be possible that you would pony up the money for this? Well, they did, and you most likely would too, because you would consider this much more valuable because I've spoken directly to your specific pain or the sub niche. So our product has a much higher perceived value versus a regular bed pillow and becomes your obvious best choice. Maybe not the next guy. Who's sold yet? Yes? All right, pass the offering plate, Moses. This is your chance. Here we go. Just for dramatic demonstration, let's say, God forbid, you just had surgery and your doctor wrote a script to go out and buy a medical grade, hypoallergenic, adjustable, shredded memory foam pillow designed for post-surgery support. Guess what? They all are. But just positioning it this way allowed us to charge $180 for the exact same pillow. Simply changing who that you're targeting with your product can dramatically impact how much you can charge. Who agrees? Okay. This is literally a page out of our book where we talked about launching this pillow, and we're able to charge all the way up to $299 for the exact same pillow that we sold for 20 bucks. The idea is that you get to leverage the experience that you already have from your existing Amazon listing. Clone your success, grab more exposure, command more traffic from the buyers, and capture more sales, usually double on your first try. And then you simply repeat the process until you've completely dominated the category. You already know that you're only capturing a percentage of the market for your product, right? Does anyone here believe that you're capturing 100% of all the orders on Amazon for your product? No way. Your competitors are getting all the other sales. So with this simple but powerful strategy, all you're really doing is repositioning some of your exact same product so that you can appeal to a unique segment of your market. So let's say that your type of product, Adam's selling pump handles, we'll say, okay? And your product, Adam, across all sellers, all brands on Amazon is producing 1,000 orders per day, just for simple math, right? This is what you call hillbilly math, right? What did he call me? Hillbilly Hercules? That was funny, wasn't it? I like that one. So across all brands, you're producing 1,000 sales per day on Amazon. Your listing, though, Adam, is only getting 100 of those orders, or 10%. It's a pretty good product, right? 10% of the market. So Adam, if you had another successful listing that also grabbed 100 orders, would you double your business? Simple math, right? Yes, you would. And we've repeated this process up to 7 times with similar results. Other listings out there are grabbing the other 900 orders. Why not be you? You have the power as a brand owner because you get to decide what is considered a new product simply by adding a new UPC. Let me show you a hack for finding sub-niches on Amazon. You probably already know this, but let's say if you're selling crayons and you just simply type in crayons 4, you can see all kinds of ideas. Pillows for neck pain, for couch, for side sleepers, for beds, for shoulder pain, for kids, for stomach sleepers, or pizza cutters, or lamps, or vitamin C, or supplements, or any product, a hairbrush, or a jump rope, or a dog leash. Let's say you're selling dog leashes, all right? If you create a listing that's specific for dog leash for a large dog, guess what? If I have a large dog and there's a large dog in your picture, I don't have to do any more research or work on that. So let's say you're selling dog leashes and things are going well and your listing is ranked for the keyword dog leash. What if your customer is searching for a dog leash for her German Shepherd? Which one will she likely buy? This generic dog leash for $9.99 or this dog leash that's obviously a good fit for a German Shepherd that's selling for 60% more? I think the answer is obvious, isn't it? You can capture more shelf space just like Tylenol does with a Yorkie dog leash, a Collie, a Pit Bull, a Golden Retriever, a Black Lab. The sky is the limit here. For example, on our pillow, we had 8 listings on page 1 for the single keyword bamboo pillow. Is this remarkable or not? Who's enjoying this so far? Let me hear you. Okay. It feels so lonely up here. You know, I feel like I need to be like, you guys ever see Bert Kreischer? He like tears his clothes off on the stage and he's like Adam, he's super funny. Has anybody ever seen this comedian? He's hilarious, isn't he? If you haven't, check him out on Netflix, Bert Kreischer. He's got, what do you call it, Carlos? A dad bod? Yeah, and he loves it. All right, I would never do that, by the way. When we launched our bamboo pillow business, we quickly got to $30,000 per month, but our business stalled. This is what it looked like. We had 1 listing selling bamboo pillows, targeting who? Everyone. We wanted to grow, of course, so we tried all the common approaches. Like we tried spending more on sponsored ads or rebate funnels. We tried split testing, but we were stuck at $30,000 per month. Are you trying to get a message across or are you doing the head count? Okay. Head count. Everybody turn and look at him, make him feel weird. Hey, Brex, good job so far with the event. Are they doing a good job, guys? Give them a hand. All right. So we were stuck at 30K per month. Has anyone ever felt like this? Like you're not seeing those easy month over month double-digit gains? Just me? Well, you guys are brilliant then. Here's what our pillow business looked like after we cloned it. After we created or creatively cloned our listing, we were able to target side sleepers, back sleepers. We had a listing for stomach sleepers, but we didn't stop there. We went into all these sub niches and created listings specifically targeting all these sub niches. Our sales, though, went from 30,000 to 300,000, and then, Carlos, we sold that business. Rinse and repeat, right, buddy? We 10x'd our sales, guys, 10x, right? And all I had to do was re-sticker some of our existing inventory. Remember, I said it's not going to cost you any more money. You don't have to learn a new skill, and you don't have to buy a software. Use what you already have. We changed our images, the titles, the bullets, and descriptions slightly to speak more directly to customers that were drawn to certain language patterns. And it was easy because we used the exact same inventory. We know all the best keywords, and we targeted the same keywords with our listing, all within the same brand. Ridiculous, right? Why does this work? It's like shooting with a rifle at your target versus a shotgun where you just spray and pray. Allowing you to target your buyers with laser accuracy because, let's admit it, every single position for a product on Amazon search page results is worth a percentage of the sales for that niche, correct? For our pillow business, we had 8 listings for the search term bamboo pillow. So who's asking yourselves, well, aren't I competing with myself? Well, kind of, but not in the way you think. Your competition is eating your lunch every single day, right? Why not hold an extra position, just one, and compete with yourself, but grab more sales? Nike knows that the more sneakers they have on the shelf, the more likely they are to capture a customer. Tylenol knows that the more options they have, the more chances to grab a buyer's attention. But most Amazon sellers are completely ignoring this, even though it's right here in front of you, literally. Now, I've created this SOP action steps for you if you want to get creative cloning started in your business. And this is totally unlike me. There's no opt-in on this, okay? So you can rest assured. This will take you directly to the SOP list because I had to shorten this presentation. If you go to pppro.co/action-list, for those of you listening, this step-by-step guide is yours immediately. No email, no phone. And I'm changing slides in 5, 4, 3, 2. You didn't know I could count to 5, did you, Adam? Now, when should you not clone? Well, when you don't like the results you're getting. And I often get asked this, so I threw it in here. The answer is simple. Don't create more of a bad situation. And in fact, you only want to create more of something that's already working. And what I've found as a lifelong entrepreneur is that the only thing worse than working in the wrong direction is working in the wrong direction enthusiastically. And we've all been there, haven't we? What you don't know what you don't know. Now, this is the important part. This is where you sit up and pay attention. I'm going to share something with you now that's super exclusive and it's very limited. So please pay attention. Who has a phone with them? All right, hold it up. Let me see it. Let me see your phone. Okay, you may want to open the camera app because you're only going to get one chance. Anybody want a free $2,500 right now? Damn, you guys have way too many zeros in your bank account. Who wants $2,500 for free? All right, Daniel's with me. I'm going to give away $62,500 with this QR code. You ready? I'm going to share 16 secrets to internal growth on October 25th. I'm hosting this $2,500 workshop, and I'm inviting every single one of you here to join for free. No cost, only for Ecom Summit. So you're going to get a glimpse inside of the 16 systems that we use to build a $30 million agency, but you get all those just for showing up. It's going to take me about 90 minutes. It's a private invitation-only call. I'm doing a complete walkthrough of all 16 secrets, and right now you can save $2,500 and get in just for free. But the problem is I only have 25 tickets. I don't know how many people are in this room, but it's pretty close to 25. So who wants a 100% free ticket right now? Let me see your hands. Okay, that's less than 25. We're good. So this event is going to take place on October 25th. And basically, I'm sharing all the secrets. There's only 25 tickets available. You can get one by scanning the QR code or go to pppro.co/ES for Ecom Summit. And I'm going to do a live walkthrough. This is the only time that I'm doing this live. I might record it. We'll see. But you're going to see my 16 internal systems, okay? Now, we have time for Q&A. But I have some. You have any questions, or you want to do something fun real quick? You have a question? Yes. Let's give her a mic here. Give her that mic right there. Moses, you got to push the button to turn it on so everyone can hear her. She seems soft-spoken, but she can probably yell too, can't she?
Quick question. So when you said that you clone your product into 7 different ideas and different pricing, you also have a brand into it. So you don't think that hurts your brand?
No, I don't. Absolutely not. In fact, for that particular pillow, what's your name?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Nice to meet you. For that exact product, if you walk into Walmart now, they cloned my success. Walk into the pillow aisle in Walmart now, and they didn't have this before. You'll see side sleeper pillow, stomach sleeper pillow, back sleeper pillow, adjustable pillow. Different color is all, yes. But our packaging was a simple, for that product, it was a simple poly bag wrapped around the pillow.
Okay, so the same product regardless, and you only had that pillow, or you had other things under that brand?
We had several things under that brand, yes.
And you never had any customers?
Never. And I got the biggest multiple for that brand than we did any others, but not only because of that. So basically, just think about Tylenol. The packaging's different. Headache, toothache, backache, migraine, whatever. That's all we're doing. And instead of having that one listing that just spreads all, trying to capture all of the traffic on Amazon, this is like going fishing and you have one pole in the water or 10 poles in the water.
Did you sell online as well, or just like on the website? Or just...
That's a good question. I think 75% of our sales, I'm just throwing that out there as a guess, was on Amazon. The rest was Groupon, Living Social. This was back 2015, 2014.
On the website, let's see. So on my website, I would probably just list one product, and then on Amazon, phone. Would that?
No, because the idea here is not that we can take up more real estate only, but that we can charge more if we meet a specific need. Real quick, we sold hearing amplifiers. It was poor man's hearing aid. We sold them for $20. They cost about $6. It was profitable. We were selling like 30,000 units a year. But what we found is that no one really wants a cheap hearing aid. What they want is a good quality hearing aid at a good price. So we price tested this, and it's all in my book here. We price tested and ended up selling the exact same hearing aid at $79 just by raising the price, and tripled our sales because no one wants a cheap hearing aid.
Last question.
Yes.
Did you do FBN on the phone, or you did
FBA only.
Even on the...
Yes, exactly. My 16-year-old son, the giant, looks like a Sasquatch, which is funny because that's what he sells, is Sasquatch statues on Amazon. Ask him how he cloned his product. Let's do something real fun here, all right? I want to give away some good stuff. This is what we call, are we okay on time, boss? 2 minutes, all right. So if anyone, let's read these. This is called Review Roulette. There's 2 fake ones and 1 real one. So for a toaster, 5 stars. The toaster doesn't just toast bread, it toasts bread. After using it, my sandwich started giving motivational speeches. Lunch was not only tasty, but also surprisingly inspirational. For shampoo, the label says luscious volume and bounce. Well, after I didn't notice much difference in my hair, but my belly now has some incredible volume and a peculiar bounce. Instructions unclear. For a blanket, 4 stars. I bought this blanket for the advertised warmth of a hug. Tested it out. Sure enough, it whispered sweet nothings in my ear and asked me about my day. Might need a restraining order for my blanket soon. A bit too attached. So which one of these, who thinks they knows which one of these is real? Carlos. The toaster? Anybody else have a pick? I'm going to reveal in a second. What do you think? The blanket, she says. What do you think, Daniel? The blanket? Anybody vote for shampoo? Doesn't cost anything. All right, we have one. Dun, dun, dun. The answer is the toaster. All right, Carlos, you get to pick one of my latest 3 books here. We have Private Label Millionaire Secrets. Oh, you have a signed copy. Woo. We have 49 Amazon seller hacks revealed. Oh, you want the 49 hacks. There you go. Give him a hand. All right. You guys want to pick a winner here? For a USB fan, 5 stars. Not only does the fan keep me cool during hot summer days, but when I plugged it into my computer, my internet browsing speed doubled. I think it's because my computer is feeling the breeze too. This is like that new show Snake Oil, right? For a crystal ball, 3 stars. Beautiful crystal ball, but it still didn't tell me where I left my car keys. However, it did show a clear vision of my cat knocking over my favorite base tomorrow. Spoiler, it happened. Or the yoga mat, 4 stars. Yoga mat works great, but the user manual was confusing. Followed instructions, ended up in another dimension, met my spirit animal, a sarcastic sloth, not mad, just wasn't expecting a multi-dimensional experience for my morning stretch. Who wants to guess? Well, you said yoga mat? All right. You got crystal ball? You say yoga mat? Who says USB fan? Just throwing your name in the hat. I really don't know what the answer is. Da-da-da. It's the yoga mat. All right, which one do you want? Private Label Secrets or how we made an additional 62 million on Amazon? Secrets. All right. Who can tell me the name of the book that Carlos took home? And I'll give you this one. Boom. Nice catch. All right, guys, thank you so much. It's been a fun time. What do you need here? Just the HDMI? I couldn't get your clicker to work. Or mine. Let's see. I need this one. This is yours.
We're going to do mine a little bit to Josh, and then we'll give a quick 30-second blurb, and not a competition, just